times and the intended interpreter has never received the email to serve as an interpreter. And if they should log on under the assigned email address, they are not recognized as an interpreter, just as a participant. I think this is a bug that Zoom will need to fix. In order to start interpretation services, you must click Start. Once you have started interpretation services, you'll need to click on the globe again to pick the audio channel you wish to hear. The participants will do the same. In this case, I will click on English. You'll notice that the globe has turned into an American globe. The interpreter will hear the original meaning, which they can translate. Participants in the English audio channel will hear the other English speakers as well as the individuals in the other language channel, but at a lower volume. If you do not wish to hear the non-English channels, you can click on the American flag again, and this time click on Mute Original Audio. When you click on mute, you will only hear the other participants in the English channel, as well as the interpreter when they are translating into English. I will now show you what it looks like from the interpreter's perspective. Once the host has started interpretation services, the interpreter will receive a welcome notification indicating that they have been assigned as interpreter. You'll also see a small window at the bottom of the screen that allows the interpreter to toggle between both languages, in this case between English and Spanish. When the interpreter is translating from English to Spanish, they will click on Spanish. When the interpreter is translating from Spanish to English, they will click on English. There are a couple of things using interpreter services. First, the interpreter cannot call in to provide interpretation. They must log in with their email address that was used in the scheduling of the meeting. Second, you cannot do an instant meeting and add an interpreter to the meeting. You must schedule a meeting first and identify the interpreter. To recap, enable interpretation services in your settings. Second, a meeting, identify the interpreters. Finally, set interpretation services inside the meeting.
I'm showing you, I'm just testing the live stream. And when I'm hearing for three of you speaking.
Good evening. This is Umit Erzaydel.
When I hear three of you speaking, different languages on the YouTube, on the live stream, I only hear English. I only hear the mainstream, the main speaker. But, I know that in Zoom. I'm just testing the live stream. I'm hearing the Vietnamese, I'm hearing Chinese, I'm hearing Japanese. Yeah, right. So now the only problem is we have to change the Zoom ID. Right. So we schedule a meeting with the new Zoom ID, the random Zoom ID, and we have to send to the interpreter. Right. It seems that I don't know how to, like, if I assign Vic is also Vietnamese, then if two Vietnamese interpreter, how do I recognize who is who? I can't hear Fang. Right. So I stop the interpretation. Yeah, I off it. Then I can stop share screen. We don't see the share screen anymore. Yeah. Oh, I still see the